Hey, this is Editing Gandorf here. I just wanted to drop in before this video to let you know that there's a few little audio clips in here that I tried to smooth out. Some of them I wasn't able to get, so just a heads up on that. But also a little note that the script that I referred to, the sniffer.py, on the GitHub, I did go ahead and put the part where it catches the packet in a while loop, so it will constantly read. That is up on the GitHub now, and I'm curious to see what all you might do with that. I was thinking about actually looking into modifying the code a bit to do some fun things with for a future video. Let me know down in the comments if you might be interested in that, and don't forget to like and subscribe. On to the video. Hope you enjoy. Hey, and welcome to the video. This is about a little finding that I came across when I was working on getting the code together, make sure it works for the Black Hat Python Chapter 3 video. I wanted to put this together and put it out there to kind of showcase how doing things like this and kind of playing around with it can sometimes lead to you finding out some interesting things. And in this case, it led me to find out that my PC was communicating with another machine on the internet that I did not know about. And to give you a perspective, my Linux machine, I have it tightened down pretty well. I pretty much know what's running on it at all times, and I know what it needs to communicate with. So when I see an IP address or a machine is communicating with I don't know, I tend to investigate it. So here on the screen, you can see that I was running the sniffer.py program, and I just happened to catch a packet that had a IP address here highlighted that I did not recognize. So I copied it, ran it through Whois, and it came back that it was owned by Amazon and that it was an EC2 AWS IP address. So I was really confused because I have nothing running on my machine that is tied to Amazon that I'm aware of. So here I went looking through running processes using the sudo lsuff-ni, and here you can see I found that IP address, and it was indeed coming from my machine there, as you can see, and it was NordVPN-D running as root. Now, I do use NordVPN not on a daily regular basis. I do find it useful when I want to try out a few different things with handling packets over the network or trying to reach somewhere. So with this, I wasn't 100% sure why this was showing up and why root was running at it. Then I remembered, oh yeah, it has a D on the end of it. So if you're not too familiar with Linux, if you see a program with a D on the end, like this MySQL D, that means a daemon. And what a daemon is in Linux is essentially the background process of that application. So went and used systemctl status NordVPN-D, and as you can see here, that's indeed what it is. And at this time, I had been messing with killing it and it restarted on its own. So I went ahead, as you can see down here, I stopped it and then I disabled it. And if you don't know, disable basically tells the system, don't start this at startup. The service is still waiting there in systemctl. I just have to tell it to start. Quick, short little one, just going over something I found while I was working on putting the video together. Like I said, I just wanted to put it out there. Doing things like this, trying out these applications, these libraries, and messing around with them, and just listening to your own network, you can sometimes find some interesting things. Of course, if I ran these sniffer tools and I was on a Windows machine, they would have blown up because Windows is as noisy as you can get pretty much. So if you attempt to run these sniffers, especially the one that constantly grabs packets, and you're on a Windows machine, just be ready to see a lot of stuff, a lot of IPs you're probably not going to be familiar with. At least on Windows, you can be able to run this Whois command with that IP address and get some information back on at least who owns that IP address. See you next time.